Ooh. Always use the jack stands, guys. That's not good. Ow! 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 You ever just want to go to a junkyard, pick one, try to get it running, drive it out of there maybe? Did you watch Roadkill? I did. So that's what we're doing. We're in my junkyard. We're gonna try to use nothing but junkyard parts with no budget. See if we can't get this thing to run and drive out of here. 97 Sonoma. Had the 2.2 two-wheel drive, extended cab. Been off the road since 2019. Motor's been out of it for, I don't know how long. I've had it for 4 years or so. But it's good. It's a clean little truck. So I got a motor over here. Thinking about trying to throw that into it and see if we can't make it a runner. We can rob the rest of the parts we need off this one, I think. This one is locked up. So there is a transmission in it, but as I said, I've had it for a while. And I went to go push it back out of the way one time. Didn't realize the bolts were out of the transmission crossmember. The transmission fell out. It's kind of hard to see, but she is jammed into the dirt down there. So we got to get that out of there. Figure out what's going on with our wiring here. I do have another one out back that's pretty much complete. So I'll be robbing parts off that one because this motor here isn't quite complete. But yeah, this will be a fun project. I guess first things first, we ought to get that transmission out from underneath there. Here we go. Maybe. I never have good luck with those things. All right, another person coming in. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's in there. Look for her too. Okay. I swear those things are my kryptonite. Alright, let's see if we can get her loosened up in that dirt. Get the other shit unhooked. It's been sitting there for a minute, as you can see. She's still stuck. Yeah. Oh yeah, pan dropped right into the ground. It's good for it. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun at all. Alright, I have to jack it up a little higher. That ain't gonna do it. Let's see if you'll sit on that wheel. jack is just sinking in the ground. I ain't gonna do much good. Got like 6 inches we can't use. Find something to put under it. Couple of steel plates here. Always use the jack stands, guys. I gotta dig some more of the dirt out of there. There we go. Okay, now I gotta get the shift linkage cable unhooked and she'll come out of there. Ow! All right, reinforcements coming in. There, got it. Good. And it still doesn't want to come out of there. Tags. Yeah. Crap, I need to squeeze both sides at the same time. Can't get under it. Whoa. There it is. That was too much work for that. Holy crap. I'll just have to put a new one back in when it's all said and done. Oh, okay. Now let's see what we can do. Line in the way now. New fuel lines for sure. There. See if you can't punch a hole in the transmission pan. There, all cleaned up. We're gonna take that pan off anyway, but that's okay. Step one complete. All right, let's see what we got here. Pressure stroke. Seems free. I hope that's not too free. Crank's spinning over, so hopefully that's good news. Motor mounts are there. It looks complete for the most part. So hopefully we can get her to run. Alrighty, let's take a minute to look at what I'm getting myself into. The AC line is on. I need the motor mount bolts. I need the bell housing bolts, torque converter bolts. Probably gonna need some new fuel line because that looks pretty rough. Got go alternator, starter, battery. I did break one of the plugs for the transmission, so I'll have to steal that off the other one. I think it's there. Hopefully, if not, I'll have to figure out what it was and buy it. Yeah, we got a lot going on, but I don't think it should be fairly self-explanatory once we get going. I mean, this is obviously just the ground is going to ground to the motor. That's cut, but that shouldn't be too bad to pull it off something. I got a couple other ones. Yeah, most of it should be pretty well just drape it over the motor and plug stuff in. Should be fairly self-explanatory, like I said. Never really messed with the 2.2. I don't know a whole lot about them, but ain't much, so it can't be that bad. 3 different motors I can pull parts off of. I got one complete truck, and then one that's like engine and transmission. I don't know. I think most of the wiring is still there, but I can't remember. I'll take a walk out and look. That's the one I'm probably going to pull most of the parts off of because it's already stripped out. It'll be easy. I got a radiator, which may or may not be good. I got the hood, the intake, the fan shroud, all that stuff's back here. So I think it's complete. Looks like what's left of the fuel line over there, which I think I'm just going to replace. Shouldn't have to spend too much money on it though. All loaded up, ready for my trip to the parts store. Had to abandon the wheelbarrow. There was too much snow. I couldn't push it. So let's see if this thing turns over. Turn the bolt out. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not good. Wow. This might have just got a little more complicated. I was not nice about removing this one. So yeah, let's I guess at least get the torque converter bolts. I mean the bell housing bolts. Transmission dipstick too, we're gonna need that. Alrighty. See what kind of fun and excitement we can get into here. Put down. Oh, yeah. On that one, probably not. Huh? Remember where that one goes. That one's important. You know what I didn't bring though was a hammer or a pry bar. So that was dumb. Need the motor mount bolts too, but that one's gone. That one's also gone. Well, that's weird. I don't remember taking those out. I don't remember pulling the starter off either, though. Apparently I did. Let's see if I can get that lifted up. I get that transmission crossmember bolt out. And we'll get the transmission rocks back. This jack's got enough gumption to lift this up. Ain't looking good. That's been pretty good actually. About getting that one. Okay. Let's get that one out. Yeah, I have to go get a pry bar. Got just pulling me out of the motor mounts. Alrighty, let's see if I can get it to separate. Gotta keep them separated. Gotta get them separated before I can keep them separated, I guess. There we go. Now the fun part. Eek. Get that out of the way. Whoa. Actually, I need the dipstick too, so let's get that before I break it. Ooh. Wait, that had some water in it. Probably why the motor's locked up. That's definitely got a little bit of water in it. The smells alright, but it looks milky. I was such by myself. Of course, now I lost my pry bar. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm lost. I'm died. Found it. Can't I do it? Come off there the rest of the way. It should. Nothing else holding it really other than hung up on the torque converter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, got it. Now, is that going to turn? Probably not. No. Of course. Whoa. Of course, she is locked right up. Wow. What are we gonna do about that? Guys, I need them bolts. I don't want to buy bolts. What to do? What to do? Plugs out, put some marble mixture oil or something down on the cylinders. See if we can get it to free up. Yep. Well, let me do a little homework, I guess, and we'll see how much they are to buy them. If I can find them, I'll order some. If not, we'll figure out how to get that freed up and get those off there. Wasn't a complete bust though, because I do need a few more things. Alrighty, see what we got here. I need to get a little closer. it's just a little force cell. Ow. Going up. Oh, the chain stuck. Right. Oh, come on. Hope you guys appreciate my suffering. Hope this damn truck appreciates it. Ow! Didn't hurt. So that coil's busted, but I got spares, so I'll go pull one off. Alternator's gonna go back on. Tensioner pulley. Let's see. Water pump turns over. Power steering turns free. AC turns free. I get this piece for the EGR, I'm assuming. Oil pan. Oil pan looks rough, if I remember right. Last time I was messing with this, the oil pan does leak. But I'm pretty sure I have one. So I gotta go find that. And I gotta go get the bolts for the motor mounts. And I ordered torque converter bolts. I was gonna hook the transmission to the motor, try to put it up, the whole thing in at once. But I need a shift linkage cable too. I broke that. So I'm probably just gonna throw the motor in, see if we can't get it running. And then I'll put the trans in after. I think that's a plan. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let's see about stealing these ones. I already got that bolt out. Find this other one. It's in there somewhere. Right there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it. Got it. Man. Let's get them swapped out. Perfect. There's that one done. Now I just gotta go get a starter and some bolts, change the oil pan, and we can drop her in. That's about enough for today, though. Charlie! Tuck her in good for bedtime. Sleep good, little motor. We'll see you in the morning. Well, it is indeed not the next morning. It is in fact the following Thursday. Last time we were out here was Saturday. And yeah, it snowed 3 times since last Saturday. So I haven't had any time to get out here and work on this friggin' thing. Also, I cannot find the brand new oil pan that I had for it. So we're probably gonna have to try to go pull one off out there in the woods. So that'll be fun. Yeah. Another trip to the parts store. Here we are. Now I gotta see about stealing the starter and the motor mounts out of this bad boy. Not the motor mounts, but the motor mount bolts. Find a spot to put the jack under it will be mint. The flat tires are sitting too low. And it's sunk in the ground, of course. What do we got? Think that'll work? The jack stand? Totally does. Oh, well, I guess this frame's junk. It's fine. It's not even sketchy. Alrighty, see if I can get this starter out of there. The real question is, how do you fight it down out of there? She's greasy too. Greasy. Let's see. I think the wire's holding it up the top. It's on the back of the solenoid. The wires, you can't get to them. It doesn't make sense. Can't get no wiggle room on it to get it down. There's got to be a trick that I don't know about. There usually is. Still don't see how to get to the wires though. There we go. Nope, now it's stuck on the controller. I mean, I can see it, but I can't get to it from here. There's no way. Give me some wire. Wow, ain't that just something? Something else, all its own right there. I guess we'll try something else. Try to get at it from up here, I guess. got it. Ugh. Whew. She's gross too, but we got it. Now I just gotta get motor mount bolts. Got it. Oh. Hit my head on the hood. There we go. Got it. Whew. What a pain. Actually, while I'm right here, I need that too. Other person coming in. White zip ties. Who uses white zip ties anyway? What a hack. Right there, looks like a 15. Ow. Oop, there it goes. Oh, there goes the washers too. Get off there. At least that's a black zip tie. Mint. And because the other tensioner pulley that I have is mildly seized, I don't know if it's seized or not, but either way, we're out here, we might as well steal that one. Dropped it. That one moves, so we should be good. We got some screwing around to do before we get ready to drop it back in, so I'm going to throw in some used oil and we'll check and see how bad the leak in the oil pan is. Right now there's none in it at all, so. Oops. Alrighty. Let's do that. We'll see how fast it runs out. I got a couple other little things I gotta get. We gotta throw some stuff back on. But we're making good progress. So yeah, we'll throw the tensioner pulley on. Okay. Okay, so just ran back out to the parts truck. I stole the alternator off it, so we can get ready to, well, I can't throw that on just yet because it's hanging from that, obviously. Stole a 17 belt, and I got this other coolant hose that we're missing. This is one of our coolant hoses. I'm going to put this on now because I feel like it'll be easier to put it on now, whoops, than it will be after the motor's in. Goes right here on this manifold stud. Oof. Oh, where's my extension? Boom. Goes on there somehow. Get that out of the way. Step closer. Except you guys didn't see that at all, did you? It's this one here, this upper, whichever one it is. Put this one back on. Sweet. So we'll tuck her in for another good night's sleep. My torque converter bolts did show up. I gotta go get them. So, in the next couple days. Yeah, that'll give it time for that oil to run down through, and we'll see if the oil pan's still leaking or where it's leaking. How bad, all that. But, it was a good day. We got a starter, an alternator. Got the serpentine belt, got whatever that thing is, got a few other odds and ends buttoned up. We got the overflow tank, we'll swap that because that one's all busted to hell, and I guess we'll go from there. So yeah, that pan leaks pretty bad. I guess we'll be pulling a different one. And this thing's jumped, so we might as well change it out while we got time tonight. There. Get that crap out of here. Oh. Way back. Alright, now I just gotta find some bolts. Yep. That's fine. I got some. I can't find the new oil pan that I had, and it looks like the odds of getting this one off and getting all the bolts out without breaking any of them are very slim. So for now, I found where it's leaking from, right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's two little holes So one there and one there, or here and here, I should say, I guess. Yeah, no, there's 3. All right, time out. There's 3 holes. There, and there, where it's leaking from. So I got some steel stick. We're gonna clean her up real good and try to patch it again for now. And if it runs good, then I'll end up buying another oil pan. But for now, we're gonna hack it together and just to see if it will even run. Because I don't even know if this motor runs. This is all completely untested. I don't know if any of this stuff's any good. So, yeah, it's already been a lot of work for a gamble. But that's the way she goes. You'll have that on these big jobs. So we'll go ahead and drain what's left of the oil. It's just that old stuff I put in. That's awful stiff for a drain plug, damn. Never been out or what? Okay, well there ain't much. I guess you did just about drain yourself out there. I don't look bad though, shavings wise. Looks pretty good. Definitely seen much worse. Okay, we'll get her cleaned up. Seeping is the problem. I don't know if that stuff's gonna stick with it seeping like that. I might have to wait until it's more of it's out. Look at this. All I did was hit it with a wire brush. We may not be using this pan. So all I did was hit it with the wire brush, and it made the leak much worse. That might be really thin right there. Just the wire brushes has opened it up a lot. That's not good. I guess while we're waiting on that, we can go get the mirrors, because we're gonna need mirrors. Alright, well, since that oil pan's still dripping, I figure we'll come out here and rob some fuel line parts, because the ones I got are damaged and rusty. So instead of trying to clean them all out, just grab these ones, because they're complete and not rusty. Maybe. There we go. Got it. Yeah. And that runs down to right there. We'll get that one unhooked, because my piece I got out there is broke, so we're going to try to get that piece too, but I have to jack it up and get underneath of it for that. But yeah, that'll save us a lot of time on the big end screwing around with gas lines. Pop out of there. I got it all unhooked down here. So if I need to pop out of there without breaking it. Yeah. There we go. I got it. Oh yeah, That's way cleaner than mine. Other one. Mint. I'm gonna grab this vacuum hose too, just because I don't know if I have that on the other one either. Figure out which one it is back here. And does it not come out of there? Am I gonna break it? Let's see. That's after I blew brake clean through it a few times. They're pretty gross, so I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna use the other one. But I also gotta try to clean that out because that is bad. Ugh. Look at that. Gross. A lot better now, though. Got most of it out of there. Should be alright. We might as well do some sketchy fuel line stuff here. This one was all busted up, so I cut it off and I'm going to replace it with this. This is fuel line off the other motor, so we're just going to clamp her on there. She fits pretty snug, so I think we'll be okay. There we go. That should be good. It's in down to there, so now I'll put this clamp on it. Tighten her down with the old leather person. Maybe. Ow. There's that end. See the broken one down there? Right there. That's the one we're gonna put the patch on. Well, that's probably not good. Yeah. Might as well take and see if this thing holds. We got another one in the back, so guess we'll find out. Jam my sock in here. Got it rolled up too tight now. Right. Well, that one's not gonna work. Alrighty, now for like the 37th try. It's been too cold and rainy for like a week, so it's been like three days I think since I was out here trying to mess with this. But I think she's all dripped out now. So we'll clean her up one more time and throw some steel stick to it. I knew I should have warmed the pan up. It's not gonna stick. Not even trying. Damn it. we'll see what happens, I guess. Let's see what we can do here. Wintertime sucks. So I gotta jack the truck up just a little bit because the hoist won't fit underneath there now. That's all we got. Alright, this will be fun. A few other odds and ends. Over here screwing around with grounds because that one is crispy. There's no way that's coming out of there. So I cleaned the motor mount, took the motor mount bolt out, cleaned up, made that all shiny behind it, put the ground on there. That's good for it. Ow. I don't think that's gonna work. Alrighty. Well, it's set in there. Now we gotta get everything plugged in and figure out all the wiring. Alright, well, I know where some of them go right off the bat. Some of them I'm not sure about. That's the O2 sensor. The brake booster. Give it the hot tour. Yeah, she goes right in. And ooh, that's scary. That was about ready to fall out. Oh, that's really scary. Whoops. Yep, that happened. All right, let's see. Really not sure where these ones go, so I'll stick them just out of the way for a minute. I really just don't know where those go yet. Move on to the other side. And again, I have no idea if this thing even runs. This might have all just been an exercise in futility. I think I said that right. Wow, this stuff is not easy to plug back in. They do not give you much room. Stupid little trucks. This is a fuel line. This needs to run back that way. Know that. Get up down there so I can see what I'm doing. Wow. Get out of the way. Really not much for plugs up here. The coil's plugged in if I can get to them. Can't see nothing. Man, I cannot see a damn thing in there. That's crazy. Can't see nothing. I definitely didn't think plugging in the coils was going to be the hardest part of this whole job. Okay. I still got to figure out where to put them grounds though. That sucks. This one's going to go up here, maybe. And this one goes in down here. And this one comes around to over here. There we go. These are There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get some fuel lines on. I got a mallet around here somewhere. Looks like it went in. Well, I don't know. It's snug. I don't know if she's in all the way, so I guess I'll have to keep an eye on it. Pop that vacuum line back on. And we'll go from there, I guess. See what happens. See if I can fish that line up out of there.
What's this shit out here?
Throw on them heater core hoses. Okay. Guess we can fight with the throttle cable. All the way back. Plunge in right there. Oh, maybe if I can hold on to it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That one looks about right. So take that zip tie off there. Don't need that. She's crusty. Crusty. Okay. There's that one. I don't know what that one's for. Just kind of does its thing, I guess. I think that's for the windshield washer. That should be all of our plugs, all of our grounds. Still gotta do the starter. I didn't get the transmission to put in yet. I gotta get torque converter bolts. And I'll try the trans. But I want to see if this thing's gonna run before we get too deep into everything else. Let's see if we can't get the starter put on there. Alrighty. See if we can get the wires hooked up first. Oh, there's not much room under here. It's very wet. My back is already not appreciating this. That goes like that. Wow. That should be good. Now we'll get the little tiny fella. Little 8mm nut. And it's a pain to deal with because it's so small. Oh, she's tight under here, boys. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Ah. Now I gotta run out to the parts truck and get radiator hoses. Gonna need hoses. There. And the lower. So back here. Now I just gotta grab the radiator. Put the serpentine belt on. Grab battery. Maybe it'll start. I don't know. Better put some oil in it too, because it has 0 oil in it right now. I wasn't going to do all this yet because I don't actually know if this motor runs, but might as well do it because then if it does run, it's done and we won't hurt it. If it doesn't run, well, story of my life, but whatever. We're just going to send it. All right, now that I've only forgot like 4 times, let's get the serpentine belt on there before I forget again. Maybe. Oh, oh. That's better. I should have done the hot water trick with this belt. She's a little warped. Been sitting in there for a minute. Alright, let's see. Get her on the fan. Yeah, definitely should have done this first. She's dumb. I am not a smart man. There we go. Get around down there. Maybe. And then around that. Oh, backwards already. What is happening? Come on now. There we go. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Ah. Alrighty. Serpentine belt's on. Throw this thing on. Airbox. Alrighty. Now's a good time to throw some oil in it and see if our oil pan patch held up. She's taking it. Alright, let's see if this battery's got some juice. Okay, moment of truth, I guess. Oh, this battery might be dead. Or I didn't hook something up right, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty, here we go. Untested motor, untested starter, untested everything. I don't know anything about this motor. I think that battery is dead. Or the computer's fried. Everything's plugged in. It's probably dead. If I had to guess. Oh, if I was a betting man, I'd say that battery's probably dead. We'll charge it. All right, so the battery's in, but we got no power nowhere. So either I missed something, or maybe the computer got too wet. I don't know. I'm gonna do some double checking. Near as I can figure, everything's plugged in and grounded. I don't know what's going on there. I might have to go try to find another computer. Battery's good. I fixed that ground. And I checked all my other grounds, and we still got nothing. We got no power whatsoever. So I'm a little confused. I think maybe sitting outside for 5-6 years. The computer probably didn't like that. So I'm wondering if maybe this got some water in it or something. Everything's plugged in. All the grounds are grounded. And we got nothing. And I can't figure it out. Comment down below if you know why it won't start. Or why I got no power at all. It's weird. Alright, well, I swapped the computer. I don't know. Worth a shot, I guess. I didn't do it either. So, I'm very confused. Very, very confused. Okay, so here is my other parts truck, because it turns out I'm missing this second cable and probably a fuse box. So we're about to pull a whole bunch of crap out of this thing and see what that does. Okay, so it turns out I'm an idiot, which I have told you before. Don't need any of this. Don't need this fuse box. Literally, all I need is this wire. I need this wire right here. I gotta get all of it back from the battery. So it'll go battery to the alternator, to the starter, and to the block. But this one has a fuse box. Mine doesn't have a fuse box. It has a junction block, or distribution block, I guess. So it just needs power. So yeah, I'm an idiot. So it's gonna go right there on that, like distribution block, I believe it's called. So let's do that. I think this is the right one. I hope. Okay. Okay, that's hooked up. Now we can do the sketchy stuff. Arcing and sparking awful hard on the battery, and I just had a big smoke show. It fell down and hit it. A bunch of smoke came out. You can't tell where it came from. So I don't know if it's arcing because it's not a good enough connection. If I do it quick, I got it all hooked up as near as I can figure. Don't really want to start a fire out here though. I'm very confused as to what is happening. When I try to put this in, it's just burning. I don't get it. Aha! I've got the power. No crank though. I was missing the power wire to the distribution box that runs to the battery. I don't know why, I never even thought about it, but now I got it. We got power, just gotta figure out crank. And we got a fuel pump. We also have a fuel leak, but the fuel pump is pumping. It's leaking somewhere, but it's pumping. And I'm pretty sure our no crank is because I blew this fusible link. I'm pretty sure, because I got wire sticking out right there. So I'm pretty sure I popped that one. Yeah, because she got hot. Get in here. That is melted all the way up. That got hot. So, made my own fusible links. Saved $16. Budget build. Ha! Well, I found the source of our fuel leak. Oof, that is crispy. See if that'll come out of there. I got another piece off parts strap. We'll just splice it in up here somewhere. I'm gonna rub this one off a parts strap. So, should be able to splice it in. So it won't, I gotta make a patch, but it won't fit. It's at the same size. So my trick, shove a bolt in there, tighten her down. Oops. And then drop everything. Look at that. She'll go in there now. I'm still gonna put a clamp, but it does fit. Well, let's see if we fixed our fuel leak. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, tighten her up, she's dripping. So, this is like the 5th try to get this friggin' thing to stop leaking. Let's see what happens. I think we're good. So far. Well, that's probably not good. Now I got it to where it tries to crank, but as soon as I hit the key, oh, yep, pops that fuse. But try to turn over. Well, I think that's the culprit, but I don't know for sure, so we're gonna drop it, unhook it, screw around, see what happens, probably check the ignition switch. I don't know, we're just troubleshooting at this point. So with the starter out, the crank fuse does not blow. I think it's a junk starter. Well, the solenoid probably. So it's another trip to the parts store to go steal a starter off the other truck. Well, it's a good thing Charlie's feeling better, otherwise we never would have got that thing out of there. Good job, Charlie. Good job, buddy. Good job. This one kind of looks like crap too. See if we can clean her up a little. Looks a little better. I don't know. I swapped a couple relays around. Let's see what that does. Popped another one. Just keeps popping fuses. I don't know. So that's the wire up to the ignition switch. I just wiggled it a little bit and it broke the little eyelet. So I'll have to drop the starter again and swap that out and see what that does. Okay, so I got the ignition wire fixed. She's good and tight in there. So let's see what that does. Alrighty, I just topped her off on oil, put in a little bit more coolant, got that almost topped off. Obviously the thermostat's not open, but we're gonna try it. I don't know, no promises. There, she's alive. We still got a ways to go, a lot of little stuff and some big stuff to do to get her to actually drive, but she runs. Like and subscribe for part 2, guys. I'm stoked. Oh, it took way too long, but she runs. That's awesome. I'm happy. Thanks for watching.